Hello YouTube, this is MFurious53 or Mr. Furious. Today I'm going to show you how to open a Marvel Universe figure without destroying the packaging. In all my figure reviews I always have the packaging in the back there, and more than a few people have asked me how I open it without destroying it, how I open it so neatly. And a few people have asked me to make a video on that, so I just did the vintage collection, and now I'm going to work on the Marvel Universe. You will need a letter opener, and a razor blade. So any little kids at home, if you're under 18, or make sure parents help you. Don't handle razor blades on your own. Alright, so here we go. First thing we want to do is cut the tape around the plastic. With these figures, what I like to do is, because since these edges or these sides are kind of at a weird shape, I want to open it up at this end. So I'm going to remove all these sides and then open it up like a door, like that. So we will need to remove the tape on the parts that I want to open, which include here. So take your razor blade and just barely make contact with that tape. Just press very lightly so you don't go through the tape. The goal is to cut the tape only. And if you got a new razor blade, they're pretty freaking sharp, so it shouldn't be a problem. So cut it all around that plastic edge, that piece of plastic. Very gently. And you can kind of pull it off. Alright, so that was easy. Let me do this one. Same thing, just lightly press. You can actually kind of get it under there too, and that'll just, if you put it, like kind of slide it underneath the piece of plastic, that'll reduce the risk that you'll cut the card. And this third one here, so you just kind of get right against that plastic piece and just slide it ever so gently underneath with just a little bit of pressure, because that tape is thin, it's not that hard to cut. You can just pull that off, make sure that one's off, and that one's off. Alright, so the bubble. What you want to do is get on the very edge of this. The goal is to remove the adhered part only, so the part that's connected by the adhesive. Just that part. Find a good corner and use your fingernail and press and get right underneath that plastic. Only put pressure on the plastic, not the card, because you run the risk of bending the card or putting the crease in it. So you get that up. And then do the same thing, pushing in towards the center of the package, so pushing towards the bubble. You want to lift the plastic up at the edge only. You don't want to kind of pull it like that, because then that'll bring paper with it. So just kind of keep pushing towards the bubble, and then eventually it'll come off. And if you pulled it all the way off and there's not more you can do and it's still stuck, use your letter opener and just kind of lightly push towards the area that's still connected. And don't bring this out, like don't go underneath and bring it out like that, because you'll tear that paper. So just keep doing that, and if this isn't working for you, just doing one pull at a time, you can put your finger in a part you've already lifted and just kind of move it along. See? Alright, and that paper's nice. This part doesn't have adhesive on it. Oh yeah, I forgot there's usually one more piece of tape here. There's usually a piece of tape right here. So you gotta cut that tape off that plastic there. Again, just lightly. And I'll keep getting that edge off. Remember, grab it by the edge. This piece right here is always the hardest on these Marvel Universe figures. So I'll switch to the letter opener. Alright, and then we can just slide it open. Bam! Oh, there it is. See that? Really easy. Now to get this guy out, it's very simple. Just grab the bubble, put your finger on his back or on his head. I usually do the head just so you don't put any pressure on those joints. Just kind of push, oops. And just kind of push him forward. Not all the way out though, just a little bit. Because his hands are stuck inside there. So you don't want to just pull him all the way out like this because it might do damage to his hands. So just carefully open that up. Oh. And there he is. Been meaning to get this figure for a while. And a review will coming up on him shortly. I really hope you found this helpful. Until next time, keep collecting and opening.